Did you know a fashion revolution is taking place right here in Northwest Arkansas? Rulli Torres is showcasing talented creators in our community and across the state.
I visited Rulli at his studio to see how his creations come to life and what's in store for Bentonville Fashion Week this fall.
I didn't want to leave my language behind. I didn't want to leave my culture behind. Hola, mi nombre es Rulli Torres, fundador y ejecutivo de Bentonville Fashion Week.
The journey from Mexico to Bentonville has been filled with opportunities, hard work, little sleep, and a lot of beautiful fabrics.
I prefer working with fabrics that have good texture and flow.
Fashion designer and CEO Rulli Torres is making a name for himself in the fashion world. He carved out some time out of his busy schedule to let me into his studio as he wrapped up one project and begins preparing for the fall edition of Bentonville Fashion Week in November.
About an inch.
His passion for creating elaborate pieces started at home as he watched his mother, a seamstress, make dresses for his sisters, and his father's family owned boutiques. Rulli attended the University of Arkansas, and when he graduated, he set out to learn as much as he could about the industry.
I ended up moving to Dallas, Texas. I worked under a couple of designers. I was freelancing for them, and I just wanted to get the experience.
Rulli says he's appreciative of shadowing those designers, and in a bold move, decided to open up his own studio and begin turning his dreams of designing runway couture into a reality. He quickly learned, though, that being a business owner is quite the undertaking.
It was very challenging because, getting your feet wet and learning, how to make patterns, how to do everything from scratch, and then how to deal with customers.
With all the experience he gained from freelancing and opening his business, it was time to take his talent on the road. And he did, to Dallas, Kansas City, and locally for NWA Fashion Week. Rulli set the runway on fire with his unique designs, and when NWA Fashion Week dissolved, an idea sparked.
There's a lot of talent here in Northwest Arkansas.
He saw an opportunity to continue showcasing not just his designs, but work from other creators locally and across the state. And just like that, Bentonville Fashion Week was born. But he needed some help.
Usually it takes about a year to be able to get everything prepared, to execute like a good production. I put the announcement out there that I needed people. People started jumping on board.
With limited time to get the ball rolling, Rulli set into motion the first Bentonville Fashion Week in a 2-month span. The result? Cutting-edge designs, luxurious fabrics, and gorgeous models ripping the runway. With one show under his belt, Rulli is busy preparing for November 1st. That's when the fall show is happening. And Rulli will showcase his favorite celebration, Day of the Dead.
I'm going to be the only one designing a Dia de Muertos collection, Catrinas, feminine silhouettes. Catrinas is the word literally translates to glamorous.
The theme for Rulli's show holds a personal meaning as he will be honoring his mother, who passed away last year. A picture of her is displayed in his home and integrated into his designs. He explained how he celebrates and what goes on his ofrenda, an offering of love for those who had transitioned to the other side.
And so we put flowers, anything that they loved while they were alive, a lot of candles, and then we do marigold as well. It's kind of like a pathway.
Through art, education, and language, Rulli is intentional about sharing his culture and roots from Mexico. This is his message as we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month.
There's a lot of people that left their hometowns or their home countries to try to make a better life for themselves. They're not here to take, anything from anyone.
And if you are an aspiring designer and want to learn more about the fashion industry,
anybody that's interested in learning from me, my doors are wide open. Quiero desearles un feliz mes de la herencia hispana.